mile high priest. I'm up here, up about a mile high on the moon's day. It's Monday, April 15th. Taurus, what's good? This message is for the Taurus Sun, Moon, Rising Collective. Regardless of whether you have a distinguished, honorable Taurian placement in your birth chart, this may still resonate with you, and I strongly suggest checking out your other sign placement readings as well as the collective readings. Taurus, what's good? I forgot to say the intro for Gemini and Sagittarius, so I'm going to go ahead and just say Taurus, magicians, kings, queens, royals, high priests, high priestesses, kings, Taurian queens, Taurian high priests. This is your most orderly, luxurious pomegranate-filled court. I'm your luxurious mercurial effervescent jester with your divine messages for your spiritual exaltation and your human evolution through spaces and times. All of them. Taurus, what's good? So yeah, we're sandwiched in between the first quarter moon in Cancer, which is now happy first quarter moon in Cancer post the eclipse. I hope your eclipse hangover is full of rest and hydration. Thank you so much for being here. Like I was saying, we are sandwiched between the eclipses, this first quarter moon, and then the upcoming full moon in Scorpio. So very significant for you, Taurus, especially. I do ring the fork to clear and to connect. So with that, I will ding it softly. So we are digging into those energies with the Wild Mystic Oracle, the Wanderer's Tarot, and the Egyptian Tarot. I do require the booklet for the Egyptian Tarot just to make sure that I'm relaying the messages from this deck, because while it is similar to the original Tarot, it does combine a lot of different elements like Kabbalah, numerology, astrology, created specifically for the Brotherhood of Light, the Church of Light, but really awesome freaking direct messages. You know how it do, Taurus, right? You know what it do. I consider this a blind spot reading because we have been illuminated to specific blocks in our path. And now, how can we bring the attention and focus to eliminate those blocks? Or how can we focus and center ourselves to work to remove those blocks? Because some will have to be weathered and chipped away. But as you chip away, it also increases that pressure to release the blockage. So you are being guided and helped, Taurus, and we've been talking a lot about this, right? It is early in the morning and I have to run, so we might as well run with that. So yeah, we are looking at how to uncover. It is like a geyser, it's like a pressure point. Thank you so much, Sun God Ra, Goddess Isis, Mercury, helpful ancestors, wise ancestors. Please deliver us clear messages for the Taurus Sun, Moon, Rising Collective. For you, it could be a series of like breakthrough thoughts and inspiration. You could be putting a lot of mind and mental energy towards determining if you want to go down a path of like physical exercise and really like physical health, which is great. Also mental health will play a large role in the next several years as you determine new pathways. It is like you're acquiring more than just one leadership position. Like it could be very much like that, where you are working to have many leadership roles across the community. Patience is the Empress, keeps coming up. Thank you so much, Goddess Isis and God Ra. So where do groups of people make you impatient, and where do you give in? Is there a boundary between those that create annoyances in your life and you, your mind? Why does your mind attach to that? Okay, here we are. Oh, moth, death, transformation. So there could be a lot of transformative power around you, intention with the this jellyfish, this, wow, it's almost like the moth is attracted to luminescence and light. And so it is with this, it is their intention to guide you. It is the intention to guide you through this transformation. Perhaps you remain annoyed, you remain kind of zapped by communities, regardless of you knowing that you are moving out of those spaces. So it's paradoxical and contradictory that way, where you may want to effort control on spaces that you are actually sort of just like passerby. And it is meant for you in this case to culminate the experience. So like you're watchful and you're like learning from others, and it is very like 12th house of the outsider. Thank you so much, Sun God, Rock, Goddess, Pisces, Mercury. Now I have the Wonders Tarot for your the situation, the challenge, and the origin or basis. Thank you so much, Sun God, Rock, Goddess, Pisces, Mercury, angels, spirits, highest light. It's work. It's like your gifts, how you shine, how you establish your gifts, how you show up on the world stage. It's time for a new stage, and like you already know. I have the Four of Stones here, so you're holding on to you're holding on to like efforting in old spaces. And I was wondering too, I was like, okay, well it's really weird that like the same water cycle wants to like circle around. So that's what I get the feeling, Taurus, is like you're just circling. You're like the shark and circling, right? Like holding on to Four of Stones. Situation at hand, holding on too tight to spaces. Okay, it is likely meant for you to observe and learn. Again, I was saying like you feel like the outlier or like the outsider. It's okay to feel like that sometimes, because what your mind is trying to do is to pull you away from even relating to such like behavior, such qualities of like fear of missing out or fear of never being like called out or like first pick. That's just kind of a silly, trivial pursuit of children. And so it's like, are you in the pool with the children? Are you a child? So Taurus, what's good? With the crocodile, with the patience, it's like the Empress wants to act out. The Empress like has an empire to care for, but they want to act out, right? They want to complain about like the sweetness of the pomegranates. Perhaps last season the pomegranates were sweeter, and so now woe is you, because the pomegranates are not as sweet as they were this time around, as they were last year. Seven of Swords. Okay, like the reason I'm going off about like these stupid anecdotes, like the pomegranates aren't that sweet, because you have Seven of Swords in reverse as a challenge. It's like, again, that's what I get. It's that Aquarian vibration, and Seven of Swords is an Aquarian vibration. It's the moon in Aquarius. It's like on the daily, you put yourself out in the dark. knowing that the pomegranates are not sweet because that taste in your mouth that you refuse to release. The pomegranates aren't sweet because you were too worried about this or that, so you didn't allow your team, your staff to like till and plow and build back the soil with nutrients so that the pomegranates could be sweet, because you were too concerned with Jack and Jill not showing you this, like proving to you that they're worthy in some way. Again, you're meant to learn from these folks as sort of a observer, and again, it's funny that I bring up all these words and the Seven of Swords comes out, because it is about where are you paying attention. And it's not even like, Taurus, you're getting all this advice from everyone. You're likely refusing advice, and you're likely refusing to honor that you already know the answer. Like, you know that some of these things are so trivial and that you should actually be observing and learning from them. There's a lot more to take care of. And you're actually trying to accomplish so many more things than try to prove to like these groups of folk that you're up to par, or like you're good. It's like proving to certain people like that don't really understand your stature really. Prophet of Knives. This is the Aquarius. At the bottom of the deck, I have 8 of Wands, okay? In reverse, the 8 of Feathers. I'm going to make sure about the Prophet. I believe that is... Okay, so Prophet is like a Gemini. Prophet is like a Gemini. So coming back to you, and it is in the local vicinity. And you're aligning your value to those groups. So like, if the group doesn't follow what you do, then it's like almost you're not worthy of that. But you're much bigger. Where does your mind take you? So now we can look at the Egyptian tarot for past, present, and future as it pertains to the situation. Thank you so much, Sun God Ra. Okay, the Horseman of Swords, okay. This message comes to you in a timely manner because 2 of Swords, because in the past, there has been a lot of mental, like, exhaustion. It was good. It was like you were given mental clarity, but then it became very full all of a sudden with so many decisions to make. You are wanting love. There's love coming at you, but Taurus, what are you focused on, right? Like the proving things. And I laugh because like the constant desire to prove to certain groups of people that you know whatever it is, like holding on to the power, like you hold the power because you know. And so it's constant on the daily, proving that you know more, proving that you know better. This was working out for you until it wasn't, until there was like, hey, we're done with that. That was cool that you proved that. Now, decide to actually work in a more decisive manner. So like decide to move away from that is the way I see it. Decide to now switch your mental focus. Now your focus shifts from trying to prove that you know, now shift to trying to prove how to build and how to teach others to value themselves and how to teach others to see value in themselves. And we have the aces. The ace of coins is a short journey and policy. Okay, so it reconfigure the mind, right? Like a short journey a short journey is applied to the mind because that's Mercury. The aces are Mercury. The divinatory significance of the deuce of coins, of the deuce of swords is sickness through overwork. Its inner interpretation is martyrdom. Okay, yeah, that's what I mean. You were supposed to observe and not participate. You're not supposed to be the martyr that proves how it works and how it's done, because to prove as such, like as a martyr would prove, that means there's no reason for you to prove it other than just to prove it, right? And as a martyr, it's like, do they deserve it? Are they deserving? Do you deserve that proof to know that you died for a cause that didn't weigh much in terms of like health and value for you? Okay, so this likely comes to you in a timely manner, that the focus, the attention needs to come back, perhaps speaking, talking, because of the transformation, setting intentions, help someone that can help you to create a more intentional day-to-day task, kind of getting back up. Get back up on the horse. Thank you so much, Sandra. Can we get more information on the can we get more clarity on the Two of Swords, please? Taurus, thank you so much. If the message resonates with you, please feel free to hit the like button, thumbs up, leave me a comment. I know these messages are wild and I still want to release some. Please feel free to subscribe, stick around, hang out. I've enjoyed the recent comments from all the Taurus Collective. Please feel free to share with other folks. Wow, the Ace of Swords comes out, clarity, and the Eight of Discs comes out. Okay. Overworking, right? And the need to give yourself that stop. Okay, 10 of Discs. Something is already kind of finito. It's finished, but you're still there. You're still in that defeat. Okay, you're holding on to defeat, and you're actually trying to manifest your way out. You're holding on to deception. Okay, when you're actually supposed to be moving out of that. Can we get more information on the Ace of Coins, please? Thank you so much. Can we get clarity on the Ace of Coins for the Taurus Collective? Wow. The universe. Wow. The Two of Cups. Six of Cups. Six of Discs. And the Aquarian King, again, we have the Princess of Swords, which is aligned with the Prophet of Knives, which is already here. We were talking a lot about the Aquarius. We were talking about this nostalgic aspect of holding on, trying to prove on a daily basis, constantly holding on and trying to prove your high intelligence and this intense drive for you to care for collective, when really what you need is to like focus on your particular specific tasks at hand each day, and then pull away from giving too much. Pull away somehow, some way, establish boundaries between you and your mind and your work. Establish boundaries between those that zap you that are not really meant to be in your intensely personal, deeply personal, connected internal reality. It is just meant for you to show them the way, allow them to show themselves through the way. You only show them the way, you only point them the way, allow them to move through in it, in the path, on their own. Just your guidance is, only your guidance is needed, not your hand. You are not holding anyone's hand. You don't need to guide them all the way down by hand holding them all the way down the path. They know exactly what to do. You're assigning them little intelligence when what they're doing is deceiving you into giving your energy away, because there's no boundary and declared between how much you give and why you give. There's a point where there's no reason for you to give, and there's a point where you've lost the reason to give, and there's no reason to be giving that much, because you are a guide. You are not a martyr. You are not the hand holder. Okay, thank you so much, Taurus. I appreciate it. The universe, the world turns. A whole new you is illuminating in your mind. It will break through after this week. Just saw like this crazy flash. Thank you so much, Taurus. Please feel free to like the video if it resonates, share it, leave me a comment, subscribe, stick around. I'll be back with more. Have a wonderful end to the Aries season. Have a wonderful rest of your Mercury retrograde in Aries, and have a wonderful start to the Taurus season. Happy birthday. Happy upcoming birthday. I'll ring the ladder one more time. I'm gonna run, okay? Enjoy. These messages are wild, but the breakthrough is for you, right? The breakthrough, Mars, I'm sorry, I keep saying Mars. This Jupiter in Taurus, Uranus in Taurus conjunction, these conjunctions happen every 14, 15 years. The specific conjunction in Taurus happens every 40, maybe more. It's been a while. It's been decades since Uranus and Jupiter met in Taurus. This is wild, okay? It's not just about this week, but this week is a breakthrough. It's about the rest of our lives here. Enjoy, Taurus. I send you all the love and light. I honor your path. I honor your decisions. Keep it so real. I'll be back with more.